Welcome back to Good Morning Trinidad and Tobago on CTV and Talk City 91.1 FM. Now, Administrative Professionals Week is here, and we want to talk a little bit about that, understanding what Administrative Professional Week is all about. And to do that, we have the chair of that committee, Miss Eileen Blackman. I'd like to say good morning and welcome.
Thank you. Pleasant morning to you, and good morning, Trinidad and Tobago.
And what is Administrative Professionals Week?
What it is?
Yes.
It is a week when special recognition is paid to those persons who have been working behind the scenes. As you would know, administrative professionals do not only sit at their desk, but they actually manage their managers.
So, and there's an entire week to look at what they've been doing.
Definitely. This started many years ago. And the week is to allow persons to come together, administrative professionals themselves come together, they share ideas, they share information, they exchange information, and it also gives the managers a chance to do something different out of the ordinary for their administrative professionals. It gives us as an organization the opportunity to celebrate, observe this week, not only in Trinidad, but also in Tobago.
But how would you define an administrative professional?
An administrative professional is an individual who operates in a sphere of authority that possesses a mastery of skills and is able to operate without supervision and to do it successfully.
Successfully. That is one of the key terms there, because you can be an administrative professional, because you can't be an administrative professional if you aren't successful at what you're doing.
Well, you could still be. You could still be, because there's always training, and training never stops. You see, so that even if you may not succeed at this particular project, you learn, you grow, you develop, and you get there.
And for Administrative Professionals Week, there are some events. I know over the weekend on Friday and Saturday, there are two things. Tell us about that.
Okay. Well, is it okay if I tell you about today?
Sure.
Good. Today is Administrative Professionals Day.
Itself,
yes. And so we have chosen this day to do something a bit different from the workshop type activity. So administrative professionals this afternoon from 3 p.m. to 6 p.m. have an opportunity to meet with other administrative professionals in a social atmosphere. So it is a time when we are having what we term tea, talent, and tassels. So in that we have a full program. Of course, well, we all know what tea is.
Yes,
right. And the administrative professionals will be coming from work. So that's the first thing they get into when they get at Cascadia. It's at Cascadia in St. Anne's. And then we move over into the talent segment. And that talent segment is really a cultural showcase. So within there, we have calypso, we have steel pan, our national instrument, we have soprano soloists, we have the spoken word, and we also have an Indian cultural dance item. So we combine everything into that whole cultural showcase. But don't forget, we spoke about tassels.
Yes, and what is tassels?
Tassels is a refined word for us to demonstrate fashion. That is going to be a production by the Cocoa Velvet Foundation.
So it's a lot to look forward to later.
It's a lot to look forward to later. If I was an administrative professional, I certainly will not want to miss that.
Yeah, and that event itself is 3 p.m. to 6 p.m.
Yes.
The banquet and conference facilities at Cascadia Hotel in St.
Right.
Anne's.
That's right.
And there is a cost attached to attending.
Of course. The cost attached is only $225. Right? Because we have a lot of things that go into that production and everything else. And it is a reasonable cost. And I would really encourage everyone to attend. We still have a few space remaining. So I would encourage you to call. You could probably call me after this broadcast at 471-8453. Or right now you can call 297-5448 or 328-5982.
And they will get all the information as relates to what
information. They can be confirmed right away, and you can pay at the door, and we have lots in store, because with a ticket, you are entitled to door prizes. We have giveaways. We have hampers. One of the giveaways we have is a ticket for two to Tobago with hotel accommodation, mind you. Big hampers. You wouldn't want to miss it.
Well, I mean, you look at what you can get.
Every single person leaves with a token. Every single person leaves with a token.
You get something to eat, you get something to drink, you get a gift to take home, you get a talent show,
you get
and
a prize.
What else can somebody ask for?
Not with
and it's just $225.
Not with $225.
Exactly.
But we make it happen.
Yeah, and the National Association of Administrative Professionals of Trinidad and Tobago, this is just one of the many things that they are doing.
One of the many things, because Wednesday night we move over into Tobago, and we have a program for the administrative professionals in Tobago, and that program would be facilitated by Mr. Arnold E. Best. Mr. Best is a certified life coach. He is a neurolinguistic programming practitioner. He received his training from the Tony Robbins Mastery Program, where he became certified, and he is from right here. He has done a lot of work with organizations abroad, so he will be our main facilitator at that event in Tobago, followed by some other workshop experiences for the administrative professionals. We intend to let the administrative professionals in Tobago know that they too are mountain movers. An administrative professional is, in fact, a mover of mountains. You know, it all has to do with our theme, right? And maybe I could interject here and say our theme this year is Caribbean Admins Working Together Move Mountains.
And moving mountains as a big thing there.
Exactly. Now, the cost we had for that event in Tobago was $1,500. But we have been having calls indicating to us that the price is a bit prohibitive right now. And what the committee decided to do was to remove our markup, because obviously when you're doing these events, you try to have some kind of markup. But we didn't want Tobago to not have the opportunity of sharing in this experience with the other professionals. So we have decided to cancel the markup. Let's just do it on face value as it is. So there is a reduced cost for participants in Tobago. So once again, I encourage, there are still spaces available. The event will be held at Magdalena Grand. We have confirmed with them everything. Just call. You can still call and get confirmation to attend. And again, there are giveaways for admin professionals there. There are take-home. And there is the knowledge to receive from Mr.
That is also important. You can go and wine and dine, but you know, you have to learn something as well.
Of course, this one is definitely one that the admin professional will leave with more than just eat, drink, and a gift. A lot more.
And in Tobago, they can contact you. And
same numbers. And we have a young lady in Tobago, Miss Patricia Thomas. They know her very well. She has been liaising with us, and they can contact her and confirm attendance. Yes.
And that is just some.
And that's Thursday. Yes, that's just some. Because we still have Friday and Saturday.
Yeah, and that's 2 days, and I'm sure that it's going to be a lot.
Oh my, that is wonderful. That's what we call a weekend retreat in Trinidad. Though this one is back in Trinidad at Cascadia. In Trinidad, all our events are held at Cascadia, right? The Banquet and Conference Center. But the Friday into Saturday is a series of mini workshops and relaxation and networking evening. Because on the Friday itself of that morning, that day, once again, Mr. Best is going to be with us. But we also have the CEO of the Trinidad and Tobago National Petroleum Marketing Company, Mr. Bernard Mitchell. He is going to be one of our presenters as well. So we'll have that full day of activity with both presenters. And in the evening, we have a social event, right? So the Friday evening, closes off with that social event, but then comes Saturday morning. And Saturday morning, life is a great adventure. You get up early in the morning, we have a poolside activity that will get you warmed up, yes, toned up, tuned up, And then we move into a segment that creates a mind, body, and soul experience. And for that, we have Madonna Doyle of MDA Learning Space. And I know she will do a fantastic job in rejuvenating, reviving, and tying the whole weekend together for all professionals.
All right, I would like to thank you for sharing what the National Association of Administrative Professionals are doing. Thank you, Ms. Eileen Blackman, for just chatting with us and letting us know what's coming up. This is Good Morning Trinidad and Tobago. We take a break and come back with more.